I'm Semenuk, and I call coastal BC home. It's so hard to say, like, you know, what to expect right on the coast here. I mean, that's why I live here, is there's so much to do, and it's so different everywhere you go. You know, like a couple hours away, you could be in like pretty much a desert, or you can be surfing, or you can be up in the mountains doing whatever, right? I would say I don't really have an off season. My riding doesn't really end. I struggle with letting go of it. I don't want to like totally stop. I just want to like take 5 and then get back at it, you know? Recently I purchased a piece of land in British Columbia to basically kind of make my own zone, make different stuff to ride, and it's definitely tough trying to design and figure out a course or, you know, a track to ride on. And 5 acres really doesn't seem that big when you got a lot of ideas. It's the ideal like environment for me. It's just fun. Like, you know, you ride through the line, you just hear one of your friends on the deck just laughing or, you know, giving you a hard time or something. This property in particular is like, I can just hang out and I don't feel like I have to be anywhere or do anything. I don't have to touch my computer or my phone. I can just have a zone where I don't have to be bugged. I'm more stoked to send it in the yard with all my buddies than I am to like go to an event and then start doing these runs that, you know, scare me, or I'm like, you know, like I'm really like nervous to do. With contests and stuff, sometimes I don't actually get that much time to practice, and it's tough to go to a foam pit and then go to some random jump and be like, all right, I'm just gonna try my tricks. So it's nice to have like an airbag and a chip pit. You eliminate a lot of risk of injuring yourself. In the summer, I'm pretty much on the road like every week, just following the contest circuit. It's pretty crazy, it gets hectic at times. You just got like 5 events back to back. Come back from an event, you only got a few days, and it's like, all right, I'd like to just chill, but it's like, well, I'm riding a new bike at the next event, so, you know, now I got to practice on this different bike, and it's nice to get away from contests and filming, and that stuff just gets stressful sometimes, and you need to just fade away for a bit, hibernate. I definitely explore other hobbies other than riding. I like to keep my mind off of riding sometimes, and you know, there's good times where you're beat and you do need to just take a few days off and then just have something to do to keep you entertained for those times. And I got into rally like 3 or 4 years ago. I was kind of just really into it. I just always watched it and I thought it was really cool, and I'd always be riding up in Pepperton or Squamish and I'd see these rally cars like ripping around. I'm like, man, that looks so fun. Like, that is wicked. I met like a whole new group of people through that, and you know, now I have like my rally buddies and, you know, people that are in automotive sports, and it's really cool, and it's like so nice to be able to get away from my riding sometimes, and it's like it gives me a minute to breathe from riding. In the rally car, I can go at a day like where I'm super beat and I can still do it. Yeah, BC's this there's so much land, and really like there's not that many people, and you know, there's a couple big cities and whatever, but you know, like this is only a 5-acre piece of land I have, but there's thousands of acres of crown land above me. Like, I could totally disappear if I wanted to. I could go ride trails all day, or I could go camp and ride trails in the morning or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter, and you know, like you run into your buddies out there that are doing the exact same thing. I think being home and being comfortable and being in an environment you're used to, you know, I think that's where a lot of your creativity comes from, is like, you know, riding at a place you always ride at and being comfortable or being around people that make you comfortable. It's like, you know, you start like being like trying to find something new about your place, or like the jumps you're riding, or, you know, the friends you're with. And it's, you know, just, it's almost like you don't even think of it, and then it's just like, boom, like I got a good idea. You know, I feel privileged to be able to have this. Back when I was younger, this yard is pretty much what I always dreamt of, or like one day I'll have like my own jumps and they'll be perfect, and like my buddies will live in the house and all I'll do is ride my bike.